Assalamu alaikum. Today is our online ninth lecture, and we will continue our human resource management project management. And today we will cover two topics. One will be effectiveness, and the second one will be leadership in human resource management. And today's lecture, if you want, you have to read from the book also, and that is from the chapter 9, and page number is 355. So let's start human resource management. So today's lecture we will start with effectiveness and efficiency. So there is a quite difference between efficiency and effectiveness. So what is effectiveness? Effectiveness relates the result of activities to the achievement of objects. Means, are we doing the right thing? That is called effectiveness. That effectiveness assures that you are not doing something irrelevant, you are doing the right thing. That is effectiveness. And efficiency relates the yield of the outputs to the energy, time of or resources applied as input. In simple, are you doing things right? So there is a different. Effectiveness is, are we doing the right thing, and efficiency is, are we doing things right? This means efficiency depends on the output. Are we doing the things right? So how we will know that whatever we are doing is right? Our results or our outputs will be more efficient. So efficiency depends on the output. So let's talk about the differences between them. So take one by one. First is, effectiveness is about accomplishing a task or producing a desired result. Before reading the differences, just keep in mind these two things. Effectiveness is, are we doing the right thing? And efficiency is, are we doing things rightly? So effectiveness is about accomplishing a task or producing a desired result. You should know that what you are doing. So that is effectiveness. And efficiency is about performing a task in a best possible manner. For example, if you are giving a task, there will be like if you are giving a task that you have to reach your home as fast as possible from your university. So there will be two things. What is effectiveness? Effectiveness will be, if you are taking a bus, like you if you are taking a metro, or if you are taking a bus, then effectiveness is that you should know that the bus you have taken is the right bus. Is this bus is right going to my house? So that is effectiveness. But what will be the efficiency? Efficiency will be, I have to reach my house as fast as possible. So is the bus is the only way to reach fast, or I can take taxi, or I can take bike? Which one of this vehicle will take less time? So that is efficiency. Efficiency is about performing a task in a best possible manner. Now second point, effectiveness, it focuses on achieving the object. Same example, your goal is to reach home, no matter early or late, your goal is to reach home. So you are taking a bus and you are completing your task. That is effectiveness. But what is efficiency? It focuses on maximum result with least time and effort. So are you taking the right bus, or is the bus will help you reach home faster than the taxi, or bike is the fastest way? So you complete your task, that is effectiveness, and how fast in a less time you will complete your task, that is efficiency. Now the third point, being effective means doing the right things, while efficiency means being efficient means doing things in a right manner. Next point is effectiveness focuses on producing the result. You have to just complete the task. Efficiency focuses on completing task using minimum time, minimum effort, and minimum resources. Next point is higher quality results can be expected from an effective person, while quick and intelligent work can be expected from an efficient person, because he will do the work in a right manner. Effectiveness is primarily concerned about results, not use of resources, while efficiency is primarily concerned on the use of time, energy, and resources, not necessarily the results. So these were the common differences between effectiveness or efficiency. Okay, now how the project managers can improve their effectiveness in the project. There are, today we are going to read the 7 habits, and in the right corner you can see this book. This is one of the best selling book, and the project management rules, or you can say the project management effectiveness rules, are derived from this book. This book is about the 7 habits of a highly effective people, and these 7 habits are used in project management also. So what we will read today, these 7 rules, uh, it you can say that actually we will read the summary of this book, because if you know these 7 rules, then that is all written inside this book. But still I will recommend you that like nowadays in lockdown, in this lockdown, you can make use of the time, and you can download this book from internet, and you can read this whole book. It will be very useful, especially for those who want to go in the project management in their future. So let's start all these 7 habits one by one. So the first habit is to be proactive. You can also read these from the book that I have given to you in chapter 9, page 355. So what is to be proactive? People should have ability to be proactive and choose their responses to different situations. And if we take this in project management, then a manager must be proactive in anticipating and planning for problems and inevitable changes on project. He should accept the responsibility for his own actions, be in charge of his moods and choices, focus on the things that he can control. That is proactive. Proactive is more than a step further than an active person. So you should be a proactive person for being a successful man, or a for successful project manager. The second habit is being with the end in the mind. should focus on their values. What do you want to accomplish? Should write a mission statement to help achieve his habit. Many organizations and projects have mission statements that help them focus on their main purpose. So, the second habit is being with the end in the mind, and you should have your mission statement. No matter you are a project manager or whatever you are doing in life, if you are not familiar to the end goal of your task or work or project, then it's very difficult for you to complete your task. So that's why in the beginning of the project there should be a mission or project statement that help you remain focused. Otherwise, if you don't have any goal and you start working, then you will be distracted after some times. It's me one example I will give: the people who will do masters from you and who will do PhDs. When you start your research work and you start searching for research papers on internet, sometimes when you start doing research that is something else, and in the end of the day you are searching something irrelevant. Why? Because at that time you don't have any goal. Once you get your statement that okay, this is my end point and this I have to achieve, that is my project statement or mission statement, then you will stick to that and you will remain focused. So that's why to become successful in life, in this book it's also given that being with the end in the mind. If you are not having your final statement or mission statement, then it is very difficult or almost impossible for you to remain focused or stick to your goals. So that is the second habit. Know what is important for you, think ahead, set meaningful goals, and have a plan to accomplish them. You should always have a plan. Without planning, you cannot be successful person or a manager. The third habit, that is put first thing first. A project management need to spend a lot of time working on important but not urgent activities, such as developing various project plans, building relationships with the major project stakeholders, and mentoring project team or members. So what is put first thing first? Do your most important things first. Why? Sometimes when we start our work in office, in university or at home, sometimes we start with the easy things, right? We always start with the easy thing and we will put the difficult thing in the end, even though they are very important, but we leave them. So what happens? All day we will be doing the easy things and we will start getting tired, and in the end of the day finally we will be tired, and the remaining task, what will be the remaining task? The remaining tasks will be those difficult tasks, and we will be having no energy to complete those tasks. That's why this habit is also very important. Be first things or put first things first. Do your most important thing first. Because when you start working or when you start your project or anything, your energy is on the peak, and at that time if you will do your most important things, the efficiency of your work or your project will increase. So have discipline to stick to your goals. So if you are not having your second habit, that was being with the end in the mind, then you will also not having this habit. So step by step you have to build all these habits inside you. So put your most important thing first, complete those things. Otherwise, if you will not having these things or this habit, then when you will be a project manager will be having a numerous task. There will be hundreds of tasks, never ending tasks in front of you. Whenever you will enter your office, there will be hundreds of files, thousands of work to do. But how you will manage them? You will only manage them if you have the skill of putting first thing first. You should build your skill to line up or to write down which activities or which tasks are more important, and you complete those tasks first and then move towards the other or less important tasks. So this is very important uh, habit you have to build. Now move to the fourth habit. Think win-win. Okay, no matter you become a project manager or a technical person or anywhere, whenever you will go in an organization, especially in IT organization, the most common word you will hear in the meeting with the clients or with your customer will be win-win. So what is this win-win situation? Parties in potential conflict work together to develop new solutions that benefit all parties. Project managers should strive to use win-win approach in making decisions, but in competitive situations they sometimes must use a win-lose paradigm. Okay, win-win situations mean sometimes you have to work with some companies, some people, some organizations in such a manner that win-win situation should happen. Means you will also get something, and your partner or your organization with whom you are working will also get something. As it said that parties in potential conflict work together to develop new solutions. For example, Pakistan and our neighbor India are having some project. Okay. And in reality, we both are enemies. Pakistan will never want that India get more profit or more benefit in that project. Same like that, India will never want this, that Pakistan will get more benefit or something like that. But if both countries are doing some project and that project is very important, so what they will do, they will make such project planning that both will get win-win situation, that Pakistan will get also some benefits and India will also get some benefits. So that is called win-win situation, that both will get some type of benefits. How project management manager will do this? For example, it is a designer company, and one designer designed the baby's picture with their trousers but no shirts. But the other designer said that they cannot publish such pictures without shirt, so I am not agree with the designer A. So what the boss will do? Boss will do something win-win situation so that both designers will be happy. So boss will say that okay, if you want to show that childs are healthy, but the other designer don't want to show the body or expose the body of the children, so what the boss will say okay, we can give the child sleeveless shirts. By doing this, the health of the child can also be exposed, but the body will not be exposed. So that is win-win situation and both designer will be happy. So You should have an habit of win-win situation in your life. Whatever task you do, whatever work you do in your life, try to make that your work or activity win-win situation so that others can get benefits from you. So that is the main goal of win-win situation. So this was the fourth habit. I think rest we will do that in our next part of this lecture.